They say wisdom comes with age, but what they don't say is that it comes quietly. It doesn't arrive with trumpets or fanfare. It creeps in during silent mornings, during lonely birthdays, during long walks when no one's watching. And after 80 years of living, of loving, of losing, and of simply being, I've come to learn things that no book, no teacher, and no youth could have ever taught me. You see, when you're young, you believe time is forever. You fill your days with plans, chase after achievements, worry about appearances. You run fast, talk loud, and think the world revolves around urgency. But after 80, you learn that slowness is not weakness. It's presence. It's awareness. It's the grace to notice what really matters because you finally stopped racing toward what doesn't. I've learned that people leave no matter how tightly you hold them. Parents, friends, lovers, time gently takes them one by one. And while grief never truly disappears, I've learned that love doesn't die with them. It lives on in their favorite chair, in the way they laughed, in the scent of their sweater you still keep in the closet. And in that quiet survival of memory, you realize that love was always more spiritual than physical. I've learned that health is everything. And no, not six-pack health, not Instagram health. I'm talking about the kind of health that lets you hug your grandchildren without back pain, the kind that lets you enjoy your tea without a nurse nearby, the kind that makes you feel alive. If I could go back and whisper to my younger self, I'd say, take care of your body. It's the only one you get, and one day you'll miss how it used to move. I've learned that ego is the enemy of peace, the need to be right, the need to win every argument, the need to prove your worth. All of it fades when you've buried enough loved ones and said enough final goodbyes. You learn that saying I was wrong doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. And sometimes, staying silent is more powerful than any comeback you could deliver. I've learned the difference between being lonely and being alone. At 80, you may sit more often by yourself. The phone rings less. The house is quieter. But if you've nurtured your soul, you won't feel alone. You'll feel full. Full of moments, memories, and meanings that most people were too distracted to see. Loneliness is not the absence of people. It's the absence of connection. And true connection? It can live inside a single memory or in a handwritten letter from decades ago. I've learned that money buys comfort, but not contentment. I've seen people with everything, still hungry for more. And I've seen people with almost nothing, laugh with their entire heart. After 80, I don't count coins. I count peace. I count slow mornings. I count family dinners. I count days without regret. Contentment, my friend, is the real currency of life. I've learned the art of letting go. Letting go of expectations, of old grudges, of things that didn't go my way. When you hold on too tight to what hurt you, you become the one still bleeding. Forgiveness is not just about others. It's a gift you give yourself. And I wish I had given it sooner. I've learned that children don't listen to lectures. They watch your life. The way you treat the waiter, the way you speak about others when they're not in the room, the way you handle stress. These are the silent lessons they carry for life. Be careful what you teach in the quiet. I've learned that nothing matters more than presence, not presents. The holidays we shared, the meals we ate together, the little bedtime stories, the unspoken moments when you were just there. Those are what your children and grandchildren will remember. Not what you bought them, but how you made them feel. I've learned that tears are not weakness. They are how the soul breathes. I've cried more after 70 than I did before. Not from sadness alone, but from beauty, from gratitude, from remembering a song I used to dance to with my late wife, from watching my grandson take his first steps. Age softens you. It removes the hard shell you built to survive youth. And underneath is something tender and beautiful. I've learned to savor small joys. The first sip of morning coffee, the sound of rain on the roof, a soft blanket, a child's laugh. The things that seemed boring when I was younger now feel like miracles. And most of all, I've learned that the clock never stops, but we can. We can pause, reflect, apologize, forgive, laugh, start over, tell people we love them. And we must while we still have the chance. Because here's the truth. You will never be this young again, never this capable, this aware, this alive. Life will not wait, and the sooner you understand that, the more beautifully you'll live the rest of it. So if you're listening to this, maybe you're 30, 40, 60, please know this. The most valuable things in life aren't found in what you chase, but in what you cherish. And if this message touched your heart, even for a moment, I have one humble request. Please like this video, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to Evergreen Wisdom because I work hard to bring you these stories, hoping they become someone's comfort, someone's mirror, someone's peace. Do it not just for me, but for the next person who needs to hear these words just in time.